Hi, ladies. Good morning. Uh, we are going to go into the holistic living series, and the first topic that we're going to dive into for this week is about physiology and how it affects us. We all need our basic necessities like breathing, food, water, sex, sleep. Um, Shelter, um, all the very basic needs for us to feel safe. And for most of us, we have our basic necessity, like the oxygen that we breathe and um, all those things that make us feel good, feel comfortable, because that's just part of life. It's just stuff that we need, very very basic animal necessities. But very few of us are really mindful around the quality of those aspects. So part of holistic living is around mindfulness, of course, and what those individual topic pertains to you individually. So really getting to thinking around, so when we talk about air, just breathing the oxygen, breathing the air, um, are we just breathing, or are we really being mindful around, hey, is the air that we breathe um, even clean? You know, how is it affecting us physically? Because we cannot deny that our environment creates us. So as much as our environment create our perspective in life, our physical environment, like the air quality, our sleep quality, our um, living situation, all affects the way we feel, energy wise, because energy movements are positive things, but without energy, it affects us in a not the best way, obviously, because then we cannot enjoy time with our family as much as we want to. We cannot be physical, go for a run, go for jogs, because we are physically limited. And that affects our psychology and how we feel. And so we get depressed. And um, so just really thinking about the quality of your physical life in terms of your basic necessities. How are you feeling about it? So, for example, our body functions, like our mind, where does our mind naturally go to? It is a very natural instinct based on beginning of times, where we have our defense up all the way, and because we are maybe back in the caveman time, there is predators and we need to defend ourselves, and so our guard is constantly on high alert. Uh, and because of that, we are constantly in fear mode, because fear gives you a heightened awareness of what's going on around you. But is that a good feeling, being in this time and age where we don't have to do that anymore? We don't have to worry about some tiger or lion trying to eat us up, so it's just really thinking about what does fear means to you, and how does that affect you physically. When we are in fear, we tend to tense up because we are bracing ourselves for something. But is how does that affect us physically? So something to think about. What about sleeping? So sleeping is such an important thing, and I personally have had trouble sleeping because my mind is constantly racing. It could be my work environment, or it's just the way I am. It's really hard for me to get quality sleep, and so it affects my energy level. And so how does how do you say, they always say everything in moderation. So there are some people who sleep a lot. So is sleeping a lot a good thing? Sometimes sleeping a lot is an indication of depression. And sleeping too little affects your energy and affects your function. It makes you it gets you more stressed out easily, and it makes you eat more, and it affects you more physically because of eating more, and then that leads to obviously illnesses down the road. So I recently went to the doctor just to have a physical check, and I told her that I feel very tired a lot. And she took a blood test, and the test came back like yesterday, and really showing that my vitamin D levels is very low, which I guess it's reasonable to, with the explanation of why I'm feeling so fatigued. And that could be a reason because of my maybe my absorption of vitamin D. It could be because we just got past winter, and I'm an island girl. Being in Minnesota, we're just so controlled by the weather. It's just so hard to be outside, and it affects my vitamin D. And so now I know I'm fatigued. So uh, it's important to know the why behind something, I feel, because that awareness helps you be able to make better decisions for yourself and be more mindful around how you're going to take care of yourself, because taking care of yourself is so important. So really thinking about not just our physical environment because of basic necessities, but the quality of it is going to be so important when it comes to holistic living, because it's all about the awareness. And the food. So food is such a big deal. I personally find the difference when I eat junk and when I don't eat junk. The energy level is different. My hormones, my how tired I feel when I eat McDonald's. I just get so tired. I feel just after that. And when I eat good, I eat real good food that is from food and not from like some can. I find a significant difference in how good I feel. I don't feel tired. I don't feel heavy. I feel light. I feel more energized. I feel more nourished. So the quality of your food makes a significant difference, and hence why exercise and diet makes such a significant difference in even how you look physically. So those are a few things to think about. What about reproduction? So there are people who have trouble getting pregnant. It's a big deal to obviously populate the earth, because that's human beings. That's what we're called to do, right? So just and a lot of this has got to do with just physically not being able to function that way, and sometimes it's got to do with other underlying things. It could be diet, it could be stress, it could be have you heard of people who are so stressed out that because they are so wanting to be in control of everything. They want to be in control of their body. I'm ovulating this time. I need to make a baby right now. And so this is the dates, and it's so unnatural. We're not made to, do that. Cavemen don't do that. We are not supposed to really control things that's supposed to happen naturally. So, when it comes to really holistic living, our physiological awareness is so important for us to live a really whole and happy life. And there is just so many studies that shows how all these different factors affect your whole wellness being. So really, today's video, I really want you guys to just, based on what I just mentioned, uh, what is your mindfulness around your physicality, around your environment, around your basic necessities? Are you in a safe environment in the house? Uh, are you feeling like the quality of your life is affected because of some of the decisions you make when it comes to food, or when it comes to you allowing the stress to get to you? And what decisions are you making to better yourself? I think some of this require discipline, and a lot of it requires you to really being mindful around the choices that you make when it comes to food, or when it comes to exercise, when it comes to letting things get to you. So all that plays a part in your wellness in on the physical level, and then beyond the physical level, obviously your emotional level. So I just really urge you to take a look at your environment, take a look at your basic necessities. Are you grateful for them? Are you being mindful? The air that you breathe every day. What happens if you don't have it? Just sometimes having a grateful mind helps you have a more open mind around receiving good stuff for your life, and that could be making better decisions around your choices, the choices that you make when it comes to your environment too. So I hope this topic, when it comes to, is really about the basic human needs, and sometimes we forget it's just there, that we forget to look at the beauty in it, and forget to be conscious and mindful about how it affects us and the choices that we make, or the environment that we're in, how to make it better, because it's all about choice. Nobody chain you up to your environment. You create your environment, you create your own perception, and perception is everything. So I urge you today to be mindful around your physical environment. Take the time to breathe in deeply, to be grateful about what you have, the safety and the security that you have, and for you to begin to look deeper into your life and to make better choices for yourself when it comes to your physiological needs. So, thank you so much for joining me today. So, go on to www.herempoweredlife.com. If you like what you're watching, please sign up for your free membership, so that you can get yourself more acquainted to videos like this that I hope would really help impact your life in the better way. And I really look forward to our next video as we continue the series of holistic living. I'll talk to you soon, ladies. Thank you.